This is Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie.
Nova.
I didn't think you were allowed to have crazy work parties anymore.
Oh, they're still sliding in.
Are they?
Yeah, on the quiet.
I was talking to a mate about it the other day, Chris Smith, and he said, "Yeah, he said,
you can do whatever you want."
He said to me, "I think the Christmas party's dead."
Maybe for you, Chris.
I said, "Maybe for you, mate. You don't know
I'm
what's
not
going on, do
picking
you?"
up what you're putting down.
He
Do you
had a
mean the
couple
guy? Okay, yep.
Yeah,
I think
2GB Sky News. He's been cancelled,
He
Paul Chris.
took some of his older ways into a sort of a changed world, and it hasn't sat all that well.
Didn't learn the first time, Kate. Stuffed up at a Christmas party.
You know what? We all make mistakes.
Don't we, mate?
You know, and you've got to pick yourself up, and every day is a new day, guys.
You've got to believe in it.
This tradie had a really embarrassing accident at work the night after a big work party. Okay. So I'm guessing all of the tradies have got together. It was around Christmas. I think it was Christmas Eve or something, which I don't understand, because I would think that the tradies should be at home with their families, maybe having a beverage in the cul-de-sac.
Not if you've down tools and you're having a couple of stiff ones off the wood.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Have you ever, well, you go through that stage when you hit 18 and you start going out with your mates and that. Have you had a big Christmas Eve before and then you've had to rock up to your family's house the next day?
That's my cousin. Every Christmas lunch, he's had a blowout the night before.
Oh, and it's the worst. Then you've got to speak to every family member individually.
Yeah, but you get to lie around and have presents and things like that. I know that when I wasn't allowed to do that kind of thing because we had to be at home.
Yeah.
There were different rules in our family.
Watch the carols?
No, so I had my high school boyfriend, Shane.
Shane.
Big bad Shane.
You went out with him before Angel did.
Before Angel? Yes.
No, this is real life.
Oh, sorry, not
Shane.
Shane.
No, this is my high school boyfriend. And before the night before Christmas in the area I grew up in, Campbelltown, everyone would go to Bradbury Pub.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if you wouldn't know
I love
Bradbury Pub.
Bradbury Pub.
You know, I doubt you've ever.
Oh, they do a good schnitzel, mate.
You've never
Taco
been to
Tuesday.
Bradbury Pub.
Yes, I have, mate.
There's no degustations
I
at
grew
Bradbury
up
Pub.
there.
No, there's not. There might have been, I'm guessing, wedges and sour cream at
Okay.
that point. I haven't been there for a long time.
Sure.
And I was never allowed to go on Christmas Eve. But these tradies got together, turned up to work.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make sense.
Well, that wouldn't be Christmas Day. No, this must be their Christmas party.
No, but it's
Kate.
saying he found himself at hospital
Just
on
tell
Christmas Day because he goes to work. Are you hurrying me up?
Just tell us about the injury, mate.
And the guy held the nail gun against him as a joke at work, and it went off. So this guy's ended. I don't know if you've seen the picture. He's ended up with a big nail in his backside.
Do you know that I did read this story. He knew that the nail had gone into his bum, but he was having such a good time at the party that he kept going. Now, this is it's a moment where you go, oh, you're an idiot. You've got me with the nail gun.
Funny.
Okay, so you know what? I've got to get that nail out. But you know what? I'm having such a good time with the boys. We've had a great year this year on the tools.
You've lost the plot if you think that getting a nail in your bum isn't a means to go straight to hospital.
Well, because our nails clean.
Well,
Oh, just the fact that you've got a nail gun will shoot a good sized nail.
Well, it depends what what's the difference between a nail and a screw?
how long?
Thread.
How long could you have a nail in
length.
your body before you get it removed?
Oh, you need to do it pretty quickly.
Doesn't stuff like that, isn't there talk of like pins that go through the body?
That's true.
And come out years later? It finds its way out somehow, Kate.
Can move through the bloodstream.
Well, the body's a pretty amazing thing.
It's an amazing
It pushes poisons out.
When your mate comes up to you and he sticks a nail gun into the side of your leg on your bum, you'd go, oh, that's funny, but I don't think we should be playing with nail guns after a few drinks. You wouldn't expect him to pull the trigger on it.
No.
Absolutely not.
Oh, my God. Leave your nail gun off my bum.
Anyway, he thinks it's funny. He's got a scar. I mean, the fellas would think... remember that time that old mate got the nail gun in his back?
Nail gun bum guy.
Yes.
Here, you finished your apprenticeship. Come over here. We'll brand you.
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie.
On Nova.
Here we go. How long does the average person spend a week staring into the fridge trying to work out what to eat? Nearest to the pin.
How long a week?
Yeah.
God, I don't know.
I mean, I do it a lot.
In hours?
20 minutes?
Nah, a bit more than that.
20?
Is it an hour?
20 minutes from... I can't answer that, Ryan.
I'll say 20 minutes.
Okay, locking in 20 minutes.
Say 5.5 hours.
5.5. Wow, you got a big day, mate. Or nothing in your fridge at all. Or you're used to things appearing in your fridge.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. What were you, Fitz?
I said 20 minutes.
I'll go hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Oh, can I change mine?
It's a long time, isn't it?
50's nearest to the pin is 49 minutes. Well done, Ryan James.
Yeah, but is that for people who don't cook?
I didn't take that into account, I'm sorry. And there won't be an apology next week for
Please
that.
don't sigh, MDG, when I ask a question like that.
No, it was a giggle.
5 hours.
Can we check that again? If that's ChatGPT,
No,
that
we're
might
not checking that.
correct.
We move on. What percentage of Australians have donated to charity in the last month? What percentage of Australians have donated to charity in the last month? Think of yourselves. If we look around the room.
Say 15%.
15 for Ryan James.
I don't think we're a very
2%.
giving country, to be honest.
And cost of living crisis, it's hard enough to make ends meet for yourself.
Kate's at 2. Fitzy's at 15.
I'll go 10%. Split the difference.
The winner is Ryan James at 70%. 70%.
70%.
Does that mean even a coin? Like
Anything,
in a
just a
box?
donation.
I take that back.
Just
Sorry,
a donation.
Australia.
Yes, we're doing it tough, but there's people doing it tougher, and we recognise that.
I'm really
well done,
proud of that.
Aussies.
2%. I feel
Go,
bad
Aussie,
about
go.
it.
What, you haven't donated to anyone? in the
I
past?
have actually. I donated $10 to the Sumatran tigers at the Taronga Zoo
Oh,
on
they're so beautiful, aren't they?
Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
They are beautiful, aren't they?
I just tapped and goed.
Oh, did you on the way out?
Mate,
They made it so easy, and I don't know if I really donated or I was just holding my phone like I always do, and it went beep beep. Oh,
Mate, there's a homeless guy on Glebe Point Road who has tap and go, and I went, you know what? Yeah, well done, mate.
can't do
Here's
that.
my card.
Has he really?
Yeah, and I was thinking, Tommy, I think that's the way. People don't carry cash anymore.
No,
Do we
I
give
know.
away little ATM machines?
Oh, yeah, those little
That's
white
interesting.
squares.
Yeah, little white squares. Because I think people would donate to a homeless person if they could just tap and go.
make
wouldn't
it
they?
easier. I guess so. People are sceptical, aren't they?
Very sceptical. And then you don't know what they're going to do with the money. Here we go. How many people have confessed... Sorry, I'm going for a percentage here. How many people have confessed to laughing at a joke even when they don't understand it?
90%.
Kate says 90%.
I'd say no. I'll say 95%.
Have we all done it? I've never done it. I get every
I've never
joke.
done it. I mean, don't be afraid
ever.
to ask a question. No such thing as a silly
Silly
one.
question, yeah.
But it's admitting to it. See, that's the other part of it. The same person that would laugh at a joke they don't get would probably not admit to doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, well
So
broken
I'm going to go
down.
back the other way and say maybe like 2/3, so like 60, 65%.
Oh, interesting.
65. You want 65?
Really
I like the
thought
way
about
your
it.
mind
What have we got
works.
here? Kate on 90. Well done, Kate.
I'm in the
Well done.
game. I thought you were going to say who's laughed at a joke that isn't funny.
Oh, everyone. 80%
This
guys.
show.
80% have laughed at...
Sorry, that's just
Sorry, mate?
my job, mate. It's just my laugh track.
80% have confessed to laughing at a joke, even when they don't understand it. So that is a great stat. Time for one more?
Yes. I love
Tom
Stat
would
Man.
like to get out.
He's looking
What
at
about
what
people
does this
who
mean?
have laughed
Looking
at a
the clock?
segment even though they don't think it's funny?
I got another one. I got another one for you. What percentage of Australians...
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie. Nova.
Oh, have a look at Tom. He's got that smirk on his face as if he's about
know
to
that one.
get busted by the cops again. Let's do this.
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie's.
Everything can be known, past, present, future.
Am I the only one?
Are you the only one wearing a hand-knitted scarf with a pop collar today?
Yeah, well, thank you so much for the opportunity to wear. I've got a box in front of me. Kate, you haven't done this before.
No, I
but
haven't. I'm intrigued. I mean, the music is it's so captivating.
And you'll-
Smash that box open. Come on.
So I've got this box in front of me. Now, inside there's a question that was submitted by one of our listeners. Sent to us on our Instagram page. They DM'd us. Yeah. And he wants to know if he's the only one listening right now who this has happened to.
Wow.
Let's pull it out of the box. Oh! Am I the only one who has died for 20 minutes?
What?
Oh, what?
That is a huge question to ask, and it came from Phil, who joins us on the line now. Phil, are you there?
Yes, I am, guys. Fitzy Wippa and Kate, boys. How are you?
Hey, Phil, thanks for
hello,
joining
Phil.
us.
Filthy Phil.
Phil, if I'm correct, this happened not that long ago.
Oh, it was last year, November, but yeah, it's not that long. I'm
No.
back at it now.
Time flies.
Time flies when you're dead. How long were you actually dead for, Phil?
From where to go, 28 minutes, but that's in and out. Back after the paramedics arrived, and they told me son that I was okay, but he reckons that they just don't have to reassure him because they were still getting the defib and pumping me chest a bit afterwards, so they got me into the ambulance and onto the hospital.
28 minutes. Tell us what happened just before that 28 minutes started. How did you actually die?
I had a cardiac arrest caused by an aneurysm on the artery wall.
Oh, my God.
I was playing basketball, doing my thing up and down the court, running around. No signs, no symptoms. Apparently, like they say, I just dropped.
Wow, like white men can't breathe.
What? Which was a
Blink
sequel.
of an eye, guys.
Phil, can I ask, when you'd passed away, what did you see? Was the light there? Were you told to go back? Talk us through what it was like being dead.
That's the one everyone wants to know. My answer is I always say, look, I use the term a bit out of body.
Right.
But, no lights, no angels.
So you were looking back at yourself, Phil?
Standing there watching it all, like watching a movie.
Oh,
Maybe
my
directing
God.
traffic, telling everyone. I mean, one of the big things that I recall after I woke up, and also it sticks in my head, that I was like standing there, Josh, what are you doing on your phone? Get off it, phone 000. That's to be son because he's always on his phone.
Oh, my gosh.
Was there a sense of fear? Like when you're watching the scene unfold, did you know you were going to come back?
Well, I didn't know it was me. My vision says that I didn't know it was me. And, look, there's the nurse coming over. Okay, the paramedics is here. It's all good. I can go and leave it in everyone's hands now.
Since having an experience like this, what are you doing differently? Like, how has it changed your life? Not just the health stuff, obviously, like, I've got to do a bit more of this and a bit less of this, but how has it changed your mindset?
Mindset, I'm feeling a bit blessed, guys.
Yeah, so you should be.
So I'm feeling a bit like, well, hey, listen, it's 50 minutes of basketball time. That could have happened anywhere.
Yeah.
There's got to be someone up there looking after me.
Good on you, Phil.
Are we looking for people who have just passed away, Tom, and come back, or people who have died for more than 20 minutes? That's going to be tough.
That's going to be tough. So, is Phil the only one who has died and come back before?
I don't think you could come back after 28 minutes. I thought damage was done.
It's lucky Phil.
Is it ever? Ali, welcome to the show. You're a nurse.
Yes,
But you actually died for 2 minutes yourself?
I did. I was only 17 years old, and I was on the operating table, and I had a cardiac arrest.
God.
So can I mean, you wouldn't, being under, you wouldn't remember too much, but obviously, did you?
I remember it all.
Wow. So what were you like, Phil, looking over? It was an out-of-body experience looking over and seeing yourself?
It absolutely was. When he was talking, I was smiling because I don't know anybody else that this has happened to. And it was exactly the same, although I was looking down on the seat. But I had no sensation of floating or anything like that. I could see and hear everything that was happening.
Jeez.
And it was just, the whole thing was... like I said, out of body, but it was very peaceful.
Oh, God, how great story.
Have you, I mean, did you come out of that with any special superpowers, Ali? Like, can you play the piano, or could you speak a different language?
Mate, I could already play the piano, but no, I have absolutely no fear of dying.
Wow. Good on you, Ali. Thanks for your story.
And that's it.
It's a nice thing to come out of
My pleasure. Thanks for listening.
I'm so sorry, but she's just trumped Phil.
I don't know about that.
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie.
Nova.
Driving you home for your Tuesday night, it is Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie on Nova.
I had such a great day yesterday.
Where'd you go?
I spent the day in Cabramatta. And so we got in the car. Why are you looking at me like that?
What took you to Cabramatta?
The food.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
The people. The experience.
Yeah.
Was there like a market on or something, or do you go to a certain restaurant? Or
No,
Always a
well,
market on.
the main street of Cabramatta is John Street, I think it is, and then there's all these kind of like lanes, and I think there's a hill street behind it. Anyway, incredible food, and I hadn't been there for years.
what did you order? Can I
And
ask?
of course, we had the pho.
Yeah, the pho. The pho's magnificent.
There were three of us, and we had loads and loads of food, and all the like the Vietnamese coffee and things like that.
Which they have condensed milk in.
Oh, how good are they? Do you know what I had? I had a version of that, but without the coffee, and it was soda. I don't know what it's called. Soda, egg yolk, and milk.
What?
With
Gosh.
lots of ice.
Was it good?
So, I mean, what a protein kick, guys! And just incredible. So lots of shopping and wandering and buying fresh food and stuff like that. And then we stumbled across, and my daughter's really into this stuff at the moment. Is one of those, like a vending machine. Shop.
Yep.
I'm really not describing this very well at all. But all the games.
Like arcade
Like
games.
the little, what are the things
Yeah, the
with
skill tester.
Skill testers.
The claw.
Yeah, okay. So, but a
Which are
much,
rigged.
much more, well,
Yeah, I
I
picked-
thought they were rigged.
I picked up a Mario Brother the other day and had it by the mushroom head, and then it fell out of it. So
No.
it couldn't even hold the mushroom head.
They're really, and do you know what they also do? You put them in place. This is what I've noticed after a little time spent
Yeah.
there yesterday. You put the claw in place, and then as it starts to go down, it slightly turns.
Yeah, I know, mate.
Criminals.
There should be an investigation into this, and I know there's probably more important issues that we need to focus on.
Not really.
Someone from the skill tester industry needs to be put into jail. I'm sorry.
Lock them up.
I didn't play too much skill testing because I did something. I don't know what happened to me yesterday or who I was, but I became someone else, and I was free and easy, and I sat in a massage chair.
What?
Now, I thought since COVID, massage chairs were all taken to a graveyard and like buried or burned to the ground. And this massage chair was the most incredible massage I have ever had. I don't know. This was not your average massage chair.
So can I? So someone wasn't massaging you. It's the actual chairs digging into your back. Is that the thing, and it moves around, or did
but better than that.
Yeah.
Like think when you go to the nail bar and you sit in the massage chair. Think that on steroids.
Wow, it's a mechanical massage chair.
Yeah, and it holds you like a baby. So what it does is you put
you
your
felt
money.
loved.
I put 3 tokens in. I got 9 minutes. The people I was with, they were like running around playing, winning toys and stuff like that. Yeah. And what it does is it tilts to start with.
So you go back.
So you don't just kind of like that, like you're
It's like a
on
pod.
on
Yeah.
a plane. You go like this, and your feet lift as well.
Oh, my God.
So it's holding you. I've got a
Yeah, I
photo
wanna
here,
go
Fitz.
there.
I want to
Okay,
show you.
show me.
That's me there now. Hello, gorgeous.
I didn't think the story was going there. I thought if someone was to say to me, hey, we're going to Cabramatta for a massage, I'd go, right, let's keep this quiet.
Well, I've got a story about that too, but that was that was in China. I had a funny little one, but we can get to that another time.
Can I just say though, Kate? The leather on it's quite worn.
It's gross.
The only thing I worry about is what has been done in that massage chair over the last few years. I mean, they've made a bit of money
Just
out of it.
massages, mate.
That's the thing. They're not sterilising it each time you jump into it, are you?
I don't. Oh, well, I don't think so. But this thing not only grabbed my calves, so the whole thing tightens around your body like a big warm hug. I nearly cried.
Do you? Do you know about that rash you got on the back of your neck there?
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.